give YT a little bit of time to push me out. I am making mesquite chicken nachos today. It's Taco Tuesday. Let me adjust this. Get my coffee out the microwave. And I gotta find my black beans. So while YouTube is taking its time, let me go get my beans. I might not have none. I thought I was making black beans. I thought. I do have some. I feel like this is too high. Like y'all seeing too much of the ceiling. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to open these and get them in the pot. Because it's Tuesday. Y'all know I have my meetings on Tuesdays. But I do have to eat before the meeting. Dump some of this out. Just go ahead and dump the pot. The whole can in there, I mean. Little bit of seasoning. We'll use that, and we'll use some garlic herb seasoning. Little bit of kosher salt. I gotta find the lid to the pot. Hello, how are you? I hope all is well. Good. Glad to hear it. Uh-oh, making a mess here. Let me rinse this. Hello, you all. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit a thumbs up. I am just getting some food together here. A little quick lunch. Every once in a while, I show up on live and fix a little something to eat. Thank you, T-Man. These are just as old as forever, but I'm committed to using them until, I don't know. Let me wipe the lens. I feel like my hands. Hang on, let me wipe this off. Hello. Much clearer. Much clearer. So we are making, instead of tacos, y'all know if you've been on my lives, you know on Tuesdays I usually make like jalapeno cheddar tacos with turkey meat and stuff. I have all that prepared because I made it this weekend. But today we're making mesquite chicken black bean tacos. So we're going to use these chips as our base. The chicken is in the oven. It's almost done. So when it comes out, I'm just going to shred it. And then we're going to use mozzarella cheese and we're going to use taco cheese. So that is the plan. So you go ahead and get the cheese out. We're going to look at the chicken too, actually. Let's do that first. Let's do that first. Make sure we have the beans up. In order to is that how they do it on the shows? Let's see. I think the chicken has been on probably about maybe 30 minutes at 350. So thank y'all for liking the live. Appreciate it. All right. The key to taking stuff, when you take stuff out the oven to check it, make sure not to burn your fingers. So keep your fingers out the way, but lift the edge and you'll see the smoke. See it? So if you're not careful, you will burn yourself. All right. That's the chicken. You see it? So now we're just going to cut it at the thickest part. Hang on a second. We're going to cut it at the thickest part to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. You can use your thermometer if you want. I usually eye it. If it's not a big piece of meat like the Thanksgiving turkey, I don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do is cut off a little piece. You know what happens next. Turn that down. We're going to taste it. You can have the first bite. Whoever's on, have the first bite. Really good. It's done. I'm gonna give it maybe about 5 more minutes while we get everything else set up. The beans are going. Those are basically the 2 big ingredients for this. You can use tomatoes if you want. I don't feel like cutting tomatoes. The cat smells food. So he figures he'll just sit and wait until something falls, but it's not gonna happen. Woo, it's hot in there. All right, let's grab our cheese. Now you don't want these boiled up so till it's like a soupy soup. I can actually turn these down. I'm going to taste them and make sure they're seasoned well. Just a can of black beans. Don't have to be fancy with it. All right. Now you can taste. Bloop. Black beans. That's really good. Ooh, and they nice and soft. We can turn this down now. Nobody's eating this but me, so I can double dip with my spoon. Perfect. All right, let me grab some cheese, and I'll be right back. So on today's Taco Tuesday for nachos, we're going to use mozzarella cheese. And we're also going to use cheese that's made for tacos. It's a blend of cheddar and asadero. Let's put this here. And I'm going to pull this pan out so we can actually shred the chicken. And I guess we'll build the nachos in here. Sometimes we reuse the real sturdy disposable plastic containers. So absolutely we do. Reuse. Yes, reuse. So we're going to put this here. And then we're going to grab our chicken and another fork. Now, I've seen where they sell chicken shredders on TikTok, but I'm not completely sold on that. All right, that's out. We are going to turn the oven off always. All right, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Please be sure you thumbs up the live. Okay, we're going to fold that to put it to the side. Should we turn that down? And now, actually, let me bring y'all a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing here. I am simply going to shred this. Thank you so much for your subscription. I'm typically live at least a few times a week, fixing food and doing other things, family related and just everyday living. That's what you get over here, everyday living. I know some people are probably like, you can buy a shredder to do that, but this actually makes me feel good. I like shredding my stuff by hand. It doesn't need to be thinly shredded. I just anchor it down on one end and then just kind of take my fork with the other end. Oh my, that looks delicious. Hey Edith, this is Mesquite chicken. I'll get the packet and show you. I just used the marinade packet from McCormick's, but I'm actually getting ready to put this on some black bean and garlic nachos. We're going to do a little bit of cheese, and that's going to be that. I kind of tossed around the idea of shredded lettuce and tomatoes, but we'll see what it looks like once I get it together. So I did marinate this for about an hour. I actually recorded the prep process, so I'll do that as an upload once I get a chance to edit it. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see that show up in your news feed, or just come back to my channel and look for it. So this is our first chicken breast is shredded. The prep is really simple. And the chicken by itself tastes amazing. You can put this over a bed of rice. You can put it on a salad. But of course, I'm choosing to put mine over some nachos. I like doing things in old-fashioned way as well. I don't like fancy shredders. I don't either. I mean, this just makes me feel like I'm putting a little bit of just a little bit of love into the food. I mean, I can see if you're, cooking for bulk or you need to be efficient. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But as for me, I prefer to shred by hand. That way I know it's the size I want. I think that's enough. We'll just shred one. So if I just want to eat the other one as is, we'll still have it. And so now this one, it's here to soak up all the little juice. I think this is good. So I'm going to show you the packet I use. We'll just eat this. Have some. Delicious. So I meant to keep the packet, but I tossed it. This isn't the flavor, but this is the brand. But it's Mesquite chicken, the McCormick's Grill Mate Mesquite. So I'm not going to show you this because I don't want you to get confused. It is Mesquite. It's got a kick to it, but it's not spicy. It's very flavorful. Okay, so let's get ready to put it all together. We're going to, I like to microwave my cheese, at least some of it. So we're going to maybe I should let me use some tongs to get this. All right, we are going to just take the chicken. You see it's still hot. We'll take this, put it in a bowl. And then off to the side, we have our cheese. I'm gonna cover this back up. Hey y'all who just came in, we are making nachos on this Taco Tuesday. So this is the cheese. I'm just gonna melt a little bit of it over the chicken. Don't want to melt too much because I don't want to take away from the flavor, but I do want it to be a little creamy. And then we've made some black beans to go on top of it. We're going to give this maybe about 30 seconds, if that. And then we're going to put it in here. Reusable container. Hi. All right. Since it was in the oven, probably just a little bit of, pull. See, already it's melted, so there's no need to put it in for a super duper long time. Quick and easy. And then there's always mesquite juice left, so I'll probably end up putting, see that juice? I'll probably use some of that on the nachos. Excuse the cat, he has the zoomies. These are the chips, black bean and garlic. Really tasty. Let's see. Make sure you can see it getting made. Now, this is lunch, which means I still have to work, so I don't want to be super full. So that's enough for the nachos for me. You are a lovely cook. Thank you, Edith. I just, try different little things for my lunch. I used to go out to eat a lot. So this is the shredded chicken. Still hot. See the steam and the cheese. We're gonna put that in here. Everything kind of looks the same color. And there's some juice in here too. So we're just gonna make sure. I love juice and sauce. We're gonna make sure we get that on there. Look at that. Woo. Come on, mozzarella. Mozzarella. Isn't that how you say it? Is it mozzarella or mozzarella? Okay. These are the black beans. Just regular old Bush's black beans with, I seasoned, just in case you were late, I seasoned them with a little bit of Morton's kosher salt and the Grill Mates roasted garlic and herb, and they taste really, really good. So these are the beans. I'm just gonna put them over my nachos. A healthy portion, so those are the nachos. And then these are the beans. Something quick, because I have a meeting actually, like now. So I'll probably be eating these on my meeting. Boom. And then, if you want to put just a little bit of sauce on them, you can use like a queso. I would recommend something that's still spicy because you really don't want to take away from the nacho itself. So you taste it without the sauce. That is so good. Oh my goodness. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of taco cheese. And then just a little bit of chipotle sauce. Now, This was, actually, I'm gonna see if I have another sauce because I pulled this out of the cabinet. I thought it was closed. I thought it was sealed. So let me see if I have another sauce. Give me a second. Let me look. I have a spicy ranchero sauce, which might actually go a little bit better. So now I know for sure I'm opening it. I probably tossed the other one because once you open those, they should go in the fridge. So I'm not sure why it was in the cabinet, but I won't be using it. Ooh, ooh. Y'all see me making a mess. Real life here, no edits. Not editing. Thank you so very much. So here we go. We are going to use just a little bit of spicy ranchero. Let me find a good one for you. And then I'm gonna the chips are getting soft, but there's one with all of the stuff on it. So you can have a bite, and then I'm gonna have a bite. That's good. Really good. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go eat this with my camera off on my meeting. Thank you all. I will be back another day with another episode of Help Me Make My Lunch. Toodles.